Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And coming right up, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Portland Trail Blazers. Checking out the Trail Blazers, they'd like to play well to start this season's series. They haven't forgotten how this team knocked them out in the first round last season. Well, last season, Portland had one of the most explosive offenses in the league. They sort of flew under the radar in that respect. Kenny, what makes this Blazers offense so potent?
Well, they got a lot of guys that can hurt you, Ernie, all over the court. They can shoot threes, they can go inside, they're slashers, and they'll punish teams at the free throw line because they really attack the rim.
Not only that, Ernie, they're efficient with their scoring no matter what pace the game is being played at. They can score in half-court sets and in transition. Like Kenny says, they can really hurt you from deep.
That'll wrap it up as we take you courtside. Thank you for joining us.
Trailblazers in beautiful Portland, Oregon. For the Portland Trailblazers, they come in off a loss to Utah in Salt Lake City. And they were still in that one right up to the end, guys, but lost by a couple of buckets.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Goose out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the 5. Here is Ibaka, following the basket by Mason Plumlee. Adams' shot is off. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. Over to the wing. And Aminu kicks to Lillard. Lets a floater go, and it's Durant with the rebound. Portland on defense. Outside Westbrook. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And he recovers it. Here's Goose, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. The Thunder shooting their first free throws of this. First one falls for him.
Come on, let's go. Keep it going, keep it going.
Both free throws good from Goose.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Lillard dishes to Aminu. Pass to Plumlee. And it's blocked by Adams. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter, and Westbrook throws it down.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
He kicks to Durant. Here's Goose. Portland grabs the miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Lillard attacking. A three from McCollum. Good. McCollum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Westbrook gets a screen from Goose. Westbrook passes to Goose. The Thunder with another miss.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on it.
That puts them in the lead.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Durant. And in the game with the Lakers, he did not play that well. Here's Goose. His last outing, he had 18 points. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Portland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And Lillard kicks to Aminu. Back to Lillard. No good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Added incentive in a game like this. I mean, they've got to be ready to rise up to that challenge.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
And Aminu kicks to Plumlee. He feeds it to Aminu. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Pass to McCollum. 5 on the clock. Launches it. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Goose. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching. And looking now at the numbers for Lillard. Coming off a terrific season, 8th in steals, 15th in assists, and with that effortless stroke, he climbed all the way to the top 15 in three-point percentage.
And top 10 in steals, as you said last year, always a threat to cause a turnover.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Bargnani comes in for Mirotic. Johnson, he's checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And it's Henderson for McCollum. He was all alone on that one. 9 points for Goose.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Fires from the wing. It's rebounded by Goose.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Dishes it to Bass. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Goose, covered by Lillard. Fires from deep. Here's Bass, and he banks in the layup. Bass has got his first basket of the night.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Now here's Johnson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Goose. 9 points in the game so far. Back to Green. Now the pass to Hollis Jefferson. From outside the arc. And he hits again from deep. 3 more points from Goose. Goose has got 12. Lillard can't hit. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Thunder out in front, ending the first quarter on a 14-4 run. And Serge Ibaka, becoming known for his shooting ability now, he talked about the confidence his teammates and his coach.
He trusts you every time he passes the ball when you don't.
If you wonder how much difference a coach can make for a player, there it is, huh?
You heard it in Serge's voice, too. That confidence has already been planted in him. That voice telling him, shoot the ball, is now in his own head. He's going to be just fine.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma City.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Portland, El Farouk Amino is out there with Bargnani. Then there's Davis, then it's Henderson, and it's McCollum in at the point. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers played really well. He picked up 18 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. It was just a solid outing for him and one that every coach likes to see.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint them.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
Here's Durant, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Durant's got his first points of the game.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Here's Goose. He's got 12. Off the screen. Mirajic grabs the miss.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And the whistle blows is going to be on Goose. That's his first foul. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Plumlee with the screen. Aminu dishes to McCollum. Plumlee sets the pick for McCollum. 6 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed it. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for Adams. Cullen passes to Mirajic to the inside. And that one's good. Aminu's got his first basket of the night.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Here's Goose. He's guarded by McCollum. The tray. No good from Goose. Portland trailing here. And it's McCollum in the corner. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Goose. Goose has got his fourth rebound in this one. Stevenson passes to Goose. It's deflected.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
McCollum kicks to Henderson. That ties the game.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Passes it to Goose. Shoots from the block. The shot is off. And it's Portland the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Waiters off a pick from Goose. And Waiters kicks to Ibaka. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Goose. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Take a look at what Goose has done. He has 12 points. He's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Johnson, he's checked in for Portland. Lillard comes in for Gerald Henderson. Then for the Thunder, Green, he's checked in for Durant. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Lance Stevenson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Waiters. Westbrook against Lillard. Johnson right side. From the baseline. And too long on the shot. The Thunder have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Tries to keep it alive. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
And Portland making a change here. Bargnani's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Passes checked in. Hollis Jefferson passes to Goose. Beyond the arc. Oklahoma City gets it back. Green kicks to Bass. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. And the Thunder lead by 2.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kickout's the only choice.
Plumlee sets the pick for McCollum. Bargnani sets the screen for McCollum. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. McCollum's got it all tied up now for Portland. Outside Westbrook. Down low, here's Bass. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Bass has got 4 points now in the quarter.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Lillard dishes to Johnson. Here's Bargnani. Great D that time from Green. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Stolen by McCollum. The dish to Lillard. Money from the wing. Lillard's got 5.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Damian, you guys were able to build momentum as the first half progressed, but early on, what about this team was giving you guys problems?
They're a really good offensive team. And they came out and they made shots. And that makes it even harder when a team gets that confidence going early in the game. But we picked up our energy. We got out and ran on offense, but that started with us getting stopped. So we just picked it up on defense, and that allowed us to get back in the game.
You showed some toughness hanging in there. Damian, thanks. Guys, over to you.
It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Nice game. Great performance by Goose.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
And, you know, they have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one particular player, given how good he is at drawing fouls and how many fouls he's been drawing.
And on the floor. For Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Goose. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game. Like this one, you think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Plumlee with the screen. Here's McCollum. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. This is his first free throw of the game.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line.
Right,
when
now,
he steps up there,
2 shots.
You feel good
2
about
shots.
it.
First free throw is good. No good on the second free throw.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Here's Goose. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Goose has got 4 points now in the quarter. Portland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Plumlee with a screen on Westbrook. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Mirotic the screen. Here's Lillard. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Lillard's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Oklahoma City trailer. Outside Westbrook. To the inside. The rim-rattling 2-handed jam. 3rd quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Sure has been. I mean, guys, momentum is hard to come by in this one. I mean, it seems like one team gets the lead, and then the other one storms right back.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
A different look now for Portland. Davis comes in for Mason. 1:21 left to play in the 3rd. Lillard with it. 15 points in the game. Johnson, the pass to Lillard. The feed now to McCollum. From the arc. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. 14 points for C.J. McCollum.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Goose. He's guarded by McCollum. Trailblazers leading by 4. Johnson kicks to Lillard. From the line. No good from Bargnani. Thunder have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Westbrook passes to Goose. The shot is off. Nice D from Lillard.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Sweet little floater. Lillard's got 12 points in just the second half.
That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floater.
Here's Goose. Misses the shot. And that does it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the 4th quarter. Trailblazers lead by 6. From Portland. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Thunder trailing by 6. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Al-Farouq Amino is out there at Mirotic. And it's Plumlee in at the center. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now, here's Lillard. Kicks it to McCollum. Shot from the wing. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nikola Mirotic. That's his first foul. Portland's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And he lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Lillard attacking. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
That 3 off the mark.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Right side, Westbrook. Here's Goose. Portland grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
So they take the lead. 16 points for C.J. McCollum.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here.
To the right side. Here's Durant. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Good shot.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Terry Stotts as he addressed his team. With the game hanging in the balance, he tried to give his players some added motivation, saying, quote, "This is the time, guys. Right now. Be in this moment. Do your job, and we'll get the win." Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. Oklahoma City has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Goose. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
McCollum. Durant with some nice D. Oklahoma City shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Westbrook passes to Goose. Right side Durant. It's tipped from 13. Mirotic grabs the miss. Clark, a critical possession right here.
Boy, Kevin, you can just feel the crowd on pins and needles right now.
Here's Aminu. Connects.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch.
Westbrook drives in. Ibaka sinks it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Man, it's nothing but bottoms for Ibaka right now.
And it's still within reach.
But they have to be really close to perfect from here on out. I mean, they have to get their offense right on target, right on point immediately.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you got to take it and make it.
Here's Lillard. It falls!
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Warriors with a big win by Portland in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. You were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw good.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Gerald, a win that certainly...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.